Greetings and a very warm welcome to the 3rd International Convention of Higher Consciousness. This is track 3, the Global Economy. I'm Jane Mackenzie, CEO, founder and owner of 365 Healthy by Choice, a natural pharmacist and quantum therapist. The topic today is global deconstruction and the reconstruction of glocalized communities. Our health, our homes, our food and our businesses. We are at the golden dawning of a paradigm shift for the earth and humanity, a turning point. Never before have we seen such mass destruction. If we take health, for example, the hospitals are overflowing and there's been an overprescribing of prescription medicines, seldom shifting people from illness to wellness. If we look at the home front and we see people living in densely populated high-rise buildings, afraid to open the windows because of pollution and having Wi-Fi's beaming in on them 24/7. If we look at the food production area with overuse of chemicals and pesticides and the declining nutritional value of our food as evidenced in the disease state of humanity. If we look at the global destruction and the impact it's had on businesses, we need to wake up. We need to listen carefully and look around and see what's going on. And we will find a massive amount of chaos. Now, if we look at this from a quantum point of view, in an interdependent, interconnectedness space, we need chaos to shift us into a new paradigm. The more chaos, the greater the shift, which we are experiencing right now. With the quantum, we're also looking at an integrated, interdependent space, a space of holism. Let me share what this quantum scalar wave vortex looks like, with the golden mean spiraling down, another golden mean spiraling up, and a circular wave on the outside. So when we're talking about raising our vibration, increasing electron spin, raising ourselves to higher consciousness, we're talking about this vortex, we're talking about the spin. And you can see there's a space for a perpetual harmonic renewal because that spin doesn't really stop. It might slow down and degenerate, but if it stops, then it's the end. So we need to work towards a constant perpetual harmonic renewal going forward. And I have another slide to show you, which depicts transformation to higher consciousness, beginning in the very beginning of the golden mean. And as the golden mean unfolds, as our DNA unfolds and our higher purpose unfolds, we move from a situation of we to eventually collective consciousness and collective transformation. This is what we're aiming to do because we can co-create our future right now. We can visualize what we would like it to be. So as long as we're working in an integrated, interdependent space and serving humanity, we're going to be part of the new paradigm shift. And I want to share with you a glocalized community operation that operates locally but reaches globally, and share with you a really working example. At 365 Healthy by Choice, we believe there's various gateways to higher consciousness and achieving this. And it could be spiritual, it could be through education, it could be through an illness, it could be through environment, it could be through farming, and whatever it might be, there are various gateways. So as long as we're getting natural, authentic alignment and in truth. And at 365 Healthy by Choice, we believe and we know that 365 days of the year, we can choose health and sustainability, where prevention is better than waiting for when it's too late. We want to think clearly and live productively in all areas of our lives. So let's have a quick look and see what a kind of a glocalized center could look like within a community. And I'm going to be looking at health, the home, the food, and the business, all together interrelated in a quantum space. So watch here. We have a center, very organic. You can see the open spaces, interconnection between outside and inside, lots of air, lots of light. You can see dome-shaped rooms for scalar waves. We've got GMO-free chickens for transferred immunity. We have biodynamic vegetables. We have herb gardens. We have fruit trees, nut trees, and we keep the seeds. And the whole time we're working on maximizing our consciousness, maximizing our health, our body, our mind, our emotions, and our spirit. And in doing this, we can raise our consciousness from the center. And within the center, we have saunas and ozones and places to detox. So whilst we're nourishing, we're detoxifying at the same time. You can see quantum practitioners, you can do processing, and the whole thing happening in perpetual harmonic renewal, and people coming in and renewing and going out and sharing and sharing and sharing. So the ripples really, really do go. So that's by way of an introduction and integration. So we're also looking at, from a glocalized point of view, with the quantum devices, reaching every corner of the earth, because we can do that. We're working with the subconscious and we're giving the subconscious a voice. So we have practitioners that work 24, connect anybody up 24/7, global, immediate, anywhere in the world, and give a non-biased and validated report on the root causes of disease, the risk factors, and actually the alignment as well. So very nice and very important, that aspect. So we electroceutically, we can nourish and we can detox the body. We also use food state nutrients to do this. We use things like almost gold and cell oxygen and nutrient dense foods, superfoods. We, for example, spirulina, bee pollen, royal jelly, cordyceps, medicinal mushrooms, and we grow the organic fruit trees and seeds and nuts and sprouts, all to achieve maximum health, and to allow the body to detoxify at the same time, because this is the issue. We need to be able to detoxify ourselves. So yeah, we're looking at natural products, nature-made products, not waiting for shipments, and more looking towards less dependency on manufacturing. And then we also have a place now where we start looking at something a little bit more serious, and that would be our focus on 3G and radiation. Very dangerous to the body. And what happens is the DNA breaks off, and then the cells start replicating with the wrong DNA. So we need to build up a defense shield around our bodies to ward off the radiation. How do we do that? We simply use earthing mats, we use wrist pads, we use pendants to ward off EMF that we wear 24/7, so we're protected. And we would use various products to do this as well. And we have little devices as well that work on the soil, the plants, animals, ourselves, and even reconstruct the water. So with constantly now keeping our vibration high by nourishing and detoxifying, raising the immunity and looking after the DNA. So moving forward also with opportunities in a center, for example, you now want to look at producing your food. And this slide will show us what we give the soil, what we give the plants, what we give the animals, what we take ourselves. It's very, very similar. Why wouldn't it be? So everything is integrated, interdependence, and this is how we raise our consciousness. And also the seeds we keep, and each generation they get more intelligent, and they raise our intelligence as the earth intelligence is raised in a very much an independent way. So then we also have a look at other very important things such as education. We have the global classroom, and we can, because of technology, have certified courses, degrees, diplomas that people can register for and share and teach with other people. Then we also will have in a community various memberships, because in a community togetherness, oneness will create the love, the peace, the joy that we are looking for at the same time, where we're working together co-creatively. So here we have community members, affiliate members to train, and we also have practitioner members that will become part of the global practitioner group. And then finally, we have a look also at as business opportunities, business in a box and franchises, where from a sustainability point of view and a health point of view, people can obtain starter packs, if you like, and devices and products, and get trained and start in a business immediately. And that works for the plants and the seeds as well, and even digital currencies included. So this is how we've looked at this in a kind of a microcosm, whereby we can operate globally and sustainably, and where we can grow a community that thinks clearly and lives productively. So you can see we can now reframe the paradigm shift and the chaos and the quantum space to see the positive out of it, and to get the reordering happening and the co-creation of our future, move up the paradigm shift. So we can also relook at deconstruction to reconstruct, the revolution for the evolution. And I look very forward to sharing a lot more with you, and I urge you to please contact me so that we can do this. You can contact me on www.365healthybychoice.com. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Master Del Pay and his team for this absolutely beautiful convention. Thank you very much.